Okay, so this is the work that you've done. Let's see, let me disconnect from the server there. And we'll click. I'm going to have to figure out how this works so I can keep myself disconnected. When you're done, remember in Access, you would just send me the file. Well, there is no file to send with this. So one of the things you're going to have to do is come in here and export the data. So let's right-click on the name of the schema, and we will back up, use their backup command. And let's see, let's give it an actual location where it's supposed to be. That's not a good location. DMR, FRCC. Do I have any folders in there? Yes, 1050. Okay, and we'll give it the name of a backup file. Roles. I'm going to give it .sql. It really doesn't matter. It's just we want it to come out as a text file. Okay, and let's see format. Okay, that's just for doing that. All right, create this, and then the important thing, well, one of the important things is to make sure that this goes out into plain text, and that will just give you something that's readable. It's not the most compact file, but it makes it nice, easy for me to read. Data objects, it's like the pre-data, the data, the post-data. Type of objects, only data. I don't know that I need blobs. Do not save owner privilege table space. Okay, I think that's use column inserts. Let's just put these in there, just see what happens. And then we'll click on backup. And it should pop up down here and says that it is successfully completed. And let's see more details. Tell me that it actually did some things, process the actual things that are in there, and then let's see if we can actually find this this file. And you did this before. I know you just sort of followed the instructions without actually kind of having an idea what it is. This is roles.sql. In my computer, I have it associated with Notepad, but I'm going to look at this in the text editor just to see what's there. And you can see here's some header information. And then things like, okay, create this table. And then alter this table. Okay, that's for that. And then create this other table. And these are literally the SQL instructions. Remember I talked briefly about the difference between DML and DDL. This is DML, the stuff that makes the data. Okay, we created all of these things, and then these are the inserts, right? So this is actually putting the data into the objects that exist. And again, here we're also inserting this. And somewhere, okay, yeah. So here we're granting select privileges on table. The table is, like you see here, schema name, table name, to user 2. Now on this one, we are granting select on this view. It says select on table, but it's really a view to user 1. And so you can see that that's basically all of the instructions that were used to create that database. So tonight, in this lab, you'll see, you know what, let me look at it like a student, so make sure that it's all in there. Okay, all right, here's the Word document, and this is going to take you through doing this, and it has screenshots from the previous version of pgadmin, so hopefully between this video and that other one, you will see something that you recognize. Parks editor, transportation editor. You're going to create these two users, and you're going to do essentially what we just did in class. And here's pgadmin 4. Hopefully this looks a little closer to what you're looking at. If not, it's not that big a deal. All the functionality is there. So again, log in as this user, create some stuff, create a user for the Parks Department, and go through a couple of screenshots, and then basically says, hey, okay, I've shown you how to do one, so then you come down and you do another one. So yeah, you create a transportation user. So you grab those, and then you create connections for each of them, and then you create some data for them, and you do views and grant permission. And then in the end, let's see, do I actually tell you what to do? You should back all this up, do the backup that we just did, and send me the backup file. Make sure that, make sure that you set it to plain and that you can find it. Frankly, it doesn't matter what the extension is. You can make it .txt and I'll be able to read it. You should probably go ahead and look at it with a text editor and just make sure that it looks something like this. So these are slightly better instructions than the ones that were there before. And here's the thing, I'm making this not due until like October 13th, so if you have some problems, we can go over them next week when I get back. Okay, hopefully I haven't taken too much of your time, and hopefully you also ran these videos on 1.5 speed, so I sounded a little less boring. But we'll see how far you can get through this. Okay, thank you.